What is up, MotionB0x? This is Calcune, and many of you may not know me, but if you do, I want to say what's up. Yeah, my name is Harley. I am 11 years old, and I like to narrate Wi-Fi battles. Today I have a battle against a Wilechase, and this battle actually took place in a battle for charity, and he just whooped my ass in this battle, but it's worth sending. So I'm gonna start off with what was it? My Spirit Tube, and I'm gonna go for the Calm Mind, actually predicting a substitute on the first turn, but he's gonna taunt me, predicting that. So I go into my Magnetar, and I'm gonna stick with the Choice Scarf Hidden Power Ice because I thought he thought that I was gonna go for the Fire Blast, and then he'd switch out into Garchomp to resist the Fire Blast, but then I'd hit him with a HPI. But my plan doesn't work out there. So he sets out, no, I go into my Spiritomb again as he's gonna Leech Seed me. And it's looking pretty bad for my Spiritomb. I go for the Shadow Ball here, thinking it'll break its substitute, but it doesn't, which is very unfortunate. Which really didn't bother me too much, but whatever, it's Pokemon. So then, yeah, I'm gonna switch out this turn, I believe, because I do not want to get my butt kicked by an Earfoon. And I go into my Aerodactyl Ecosuit thing, and this thing has very great attack, decent speed, enough to put a Choice Scarf on it. And I believe, yeah, it has paper thin defenses, so I do not want to get leech seeded. At first, he goes for taunt, predicting, I don't know what he was predicting, some sort of status problem or whatever he was going to go for, but whatever. And then I go into my Unasi again, and here I believe I go for the Hidden Power Ice once again because I do not want to predict. No, I go for the Fire Blast here because I just didn't not want to predict anymore. So yeah, and that leaves him. Now I know he's forced to switch out. So then I should have really predicted for him to go into his Garchomp, but I still go for the Fire Blast, hoping for the burn, and I do not get the burn, unfortunately, but it still does, like a not decent, like kind of a lot of damage. I don't know. So I go back into my scraps predicting the EQ or something, but he predicts that and sets up the Stealth Rocks that turn. And right here, I am gonna go for the U-turn because I'm gonna be obviously faster than him, and then I'm gonna go into my Tom again, knowing I could probably resist whatever he was gonna go for, the Earthquake, the Outrage, but he goes for the Dragon Tail just to get some whatever you call it, Stealth Rocks damage, which really didn't bother me too much. But he makes me go into my Heatran, my Scarfed Heatran once again. I do have like 3 Scarf Pokemon in the same, but I'm gonna go for the Dragon Pulse. I know it will probably kill, but it doesn't, unfortunately. And I know I'll be risking my Sunshine with the Earthquake. Yeah, and it's pretty sad that my Heatran got taken out this early in the battle because in previous battles, I always used that Heatran. It was Heatran and Zapdos that always made a good combination, because Heatran could lure earthquakes and Zapdos could resist, and stuff like that. So then he goes back into his Earfoon, and I'm gonna go for the Hidden Power Ice. I went for the Hidden Power Ice, predicting him to predict me to go for the Fire Blast. But then now he knows I'm locked into Hidden Power Ice, and he goes into this Infernape, and I know it's a choice band in Infernape, so yeah, I know I could resist a close combat and the fake out, but he probably won't even go for that. But he goes for the U-turn, and that is going to do somewhat damage. I know I went for the Pain Split this turn, but I know I couldn't probably outspeed a Kajona because these things are really pretty fast, and I'm pretty sure it's Choice Scarfed anyway. So it's going to go for the U-turn once again, and Wilechase just went for the double U-turn, which is pretty weird. Pretty weird, yeah. So he goes back into his Earfoon, and I'm gonna go into my Ecoso thing, and I know I could go for the U-turn on his substitute, but yeah, that's what I do here, and the U-turn is going to be able to take out a substitute, considering it is super effective. So then I believe I'm going to go back into my Mag Motor, and just because I know I could Fire Blast it or Hidden Power Ice, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'd love to go for the Fire Blast, but two of his Pokemon resisted the Garchomp and the the Infernape, that's what it's called. But I just go for the Hidden Power Ice once again because only one of his Pokemons resisted, and there's only a slight chance that he might go into it, and he does. So yeah, I go for the Hidden Power again, and Wilechase is just predicting me. He's not. I don't know. Yeah, he's kind of predicting me, I believe. So then I go into my Glaze, knowing that the close combat's gonna be coming up, and I go into my Latias because it's psychic and flying. It resists fighting moves like that. And so yeah, he switches out. I don't know what he was trying. Maybe the psychic, so he goes back into his Earphone. But I go for the Draco Meteor, and it misses, which is just so irritating. So then he's gonna go for the Encore, and I'm gonna go for the next Draco Meteor, and I miss again, which is just like, at this point I just want to like throw my DS at the wall. But he sets the Leech Seed, and I go for the Draco Meteor, and I finally hit. But if I took him out the first turn, then I wouldn't have the Leech Seed set up on me. So it's kind of a win-lose situation, win for him and lose for me. So yeah, no, it's actually a win-win. Never mind, screw that. So I go into my soccer, and this thing was kind of a filler. It was like a support, rapid spin, toxic spike, spikes, and I believe gyro ball. No, payback. That's payback. And then so he was gonna go for the third, knowing he got speed me. And since I have the dark type move, I'm gonna go for it right here, and that is gonna do more than half, which is pretty surprising, believe it or not. Because yeah, and he's going to switch out and go into Jirachi. And at this point, I know it was a good game because I've seen this Jirachi. It can be so annoying with its Calm Minds and etc. etc. So right here, I'm just going to go for the Rapid Spin, knowing the obvious Calm Mind going up. And when I go for the Rapid Spin, I could, disable the fact that I won't be taking damage from a Rock type item or a rock type thing that is going to be hurting my fire types. So yeah, I'm going to switch out because not now knowing that Stealth Rock's going to affect me anymore. He predicts that, and I'm just going to go for the Wish, and I'm going to go for the Fire Blast, but he avoids the attack, which is just like ugh. And then he's going to go for the Psychic. If I had gone for the Fire Blast, I think it would have did somewhat of damage. I don't think it would have killed him considering he has a +2 in special defense. But here I know the whatever's coming up, so I go for the Reflect or the Light Screen. I wasn't sure, but I get this special D drop, which is not too worrying because I do carry the Memento on this Latias, and I'm pretty close to dying, and she's gonna just keep sending up those Calm Minds. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Memento here. Like we're just like screw it. I'm not gonna deal with this Jirachi. So yeah, I really wish I had life game right now. It would have helped so much. So I go into my scraps now, knowing I do carry the Earth Power, but I go for the Stone Edge for some reason. I'm so stupid. But he's gonna go for the T-Bolt, and that will finish me off. No, it does not, because I have screens up. Sorry. So then I go for the Stone Edge again, and I do carry the Earth Power. But unfortunately, I did not go for the Earth Power because, I was actually hoping for a critical. But whatever. So here I am going to switch out, knowing that, I already lost, so, I'm not going to let that thing die so soon. And, he's going to go for the Calm Mind. And, yeah, so I believe he's like +4 in special defense. I believe he's +2 in special attack because I do get the Memento drop. And the Memento will lower by 2 stages in attack and special attack. So, yeah, so he's pretty much calm minding up here, and I'm just gonna go for the payback, seeing how much damage it does, and it does, nothing at all. So then he's gonna go for the Thunderbolt, and that would be easy Oko. So yeah, that's pretty much good game Wilechase because like the only thing I really have left is the thing. And here I go for the Earth Power, and I'm like what? It did nothing at all because of those special defense raises. And yeah, that was just good game. I hope you guys enjoyed my first battle post on this channel. So yeah, I know this wasn't my best narration because I'm waiting till Christmas to come. But yeah, please expect better narrations. Please check out my channel if you like this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.